I'm gonna unbox the 71 Oldsmobile Cutlass SX Rocket 455. I have 5 of these unboxed already, Cutlass SXs. This will be my 6th. I have one more after this, I think. I have another 71 Cutlass SX black, so but it's not an Acme. I'm sure it was exact detail. That's what I'm thinking of. So this is the first Cutlass SX that I'm unboxing that's an Acme brand. So I'm gonna unbox it and we'll see. It's a very sharp looking black Cutlass Supreme. It's got the executive roof, or what I know is an executive roof. I'm not sure what the option was called, but the vinyl roof doesn't go right down the A-pillars, and there's a bit of a distance between the roof line and where the vinyl roof starts. So I think it's called an executive roof line, but I'm not sure what the name for it is. Now there's the Cutlass out of the box. The SX, I guess, was I think it might have been like a W car, but not. So you get a lot of the 442 options on this car that you would get on a 442. So this one is optioned with the W25 ram air hood. You can see that the die-cast Acme model is quite detailed. It has the same detail for the interior as the one that I last opened, which was the 442. You can see again the sticker on the door. You can see that it's got a dual gate shifter. It's got the sport wheel. The detail is very precise. You can see that the 71 seats are defined. There's a seat pattern that's different between the 70 and the 71. This has the 442 bumper with the notches. It says Oldsmobile across the trunk. let's take a look under the hood. So there's the underhood shot of this die-cast car. The detail is the same as the other Acme that I looked at. The battery cables are very prominent. You've got the washer bottle, you've got the ram air air breather. You can see the detail on the brake, power brake booster, and it's quite nice. Let's take a look underneath, and you can see the brake lines, the fuel lines. The underside of the car is detailed rather well. Now, this is the first Cutlass that I have that doesn't have the rally wheels, or like the SS1s or the SS2s. This one just has the poverty caps, so that is the first. All of the other cars that I have are sporting the upgraded wheels. It's more detailed than some of the SXs that I have. And the exact detail is probably, I don't know, pretty much the same as this. It's hard to say. They're so close. So here's the 71 Acme Cutlass Supreme SX. Now I've brought two of my other SX Cutlasses down off the shelf just so that I can show the differences between an Ertl, an Acme, which is the newest one, and then exact detail. It looks to me like the exact detail and the Acme cars are the same, almost the same. So there's some things that are different. So you notice on the Acme car that it has the poverty hubcaps, and it doesn't have the Supreme chrome strip going down the side from the front parking light to the rear parking light. So all the others that I've ever had have the body molding going down the side of the car. So even the exact detail has that chrome trim going down the side of the car. So I've never seen a Supreme in this configuration before, where it doesn't have that, and the wheel well moldings go down to the bottom of the wheel well. So that's the first that I've seen a Cutlass Supreme like that. And then you can see that the Ertl doesn't even have the chrome around the wheel wells. It's kind of there, but yeah, it's painted the body color. So those are the differences. You can see that there's differences in the cars. The exact detail doesn't have the ram air hood, but the ram air hood was an option on these cars. Although all the cars came, all the SX cars came with the trumpet bumper. So it was only available on the W cars and the SX. So the SX is like the executive car. So all the back ends are the same. You can see here that it says Oldsmobile across the trunk lid. And then on the Ertl car, it doesn't. It says Cutlass, but I don't know. I'm thinking that it should be saying Oldsmobile across the back of the trunk lid as a Supreme. And then you can see that the wheel wells are a little different. They're not as correct. So when you look at the wheel wells on the Acme car, it's a correct rear quarter and front fender. And then on this car here, there's just it's a little different, and it's not, especially on the front fender, it's not as like it's really flared out. Yeah, and there's no trim, you know. Now you can also see the door opening isn't as correct. So when we look at this car here, now it's hard to see with the lighting, but you've got the sticker. The door looks a little more correct, like the door jamb. It looks a little more correct. It's a nice detail on this car. This car is got detail, but it's not as correct. And then you can see the seat pattern is different for 70 as opposed for the 71. The seat pattern is different. Now, the Ertl cars don't have as much detail on the underside. It's not bad. There's information there on it, but it doesn't have the same detail that the Acme car has. Even the color of the engine is closer to what it would be. It's like a Ford color, but you can see the color of the Oldsmobile big blocks was a little more metallic. It wasn't a Ford blue. And then this is here it is. This is the exact detail. So it looks like the exact detail and the Acme are almost one and the same, but that gives you a good look at the difference from like an Ertl, an Acme, and exact detail, which is a lane. But you can see these cars have got the Cutlass rims, and then there's the poverty caps, and there's the SS ones. Anyway, that is an overview of the differences in the between the different cars, different die-cast cars. So there you go. There's the unboxing of the Acme car. And there's a sample of the differences between the different grades of cars. So this is the entry-level, cheaper car. These two are basically the same standard, the same style. And this one, yeah, it doesn't have the sticker, but under the hood is the same. Okay, so there's the underhood shot of all three cars. And then this one, actually, the one thing I like about this model is it actually has like hood hinges. And then these don't. They're just, you know, like a model style hood hinge. So that's the one thing that this has over those. But you can look under the hood and the detail is not the same. And it's yeah. Anyway, there is the three cars. I have another three on the shelves. They're all exact details. Anyway, those are, or that's the unboxing for this car. Have a good night.